guys. The lights up. All right, all right. Everybody having a good time? All right, Natalie, where Natalie? Come on up, Natalie. Back, we're bringing Natalie back. Where are you? Natalie. For the quarterfinals on, guys, we're going to use a celebrity judge. Now, can I have your attention, please? Everybody, quiet on the set, all right? Don't know what that means exactly, but I just want to say it. All right, now, the celebrity judge will proffer his opinion about who he liked and didn't like and why, but ultimately, you, the people, will be able to determine who wins the dome via the human clap-o-meter. So it gives me great pleasure to bring out our celebrity judge, Jason Zinnemann, who's the comedy critic for the New York Times. Now,
good to be here.
Good, Jason. I want to say a little bit about you. So Jason spent most of his childhood hostile to puns. Now, if any of this is not true, let me know. In fact, when a good friend of his in 8th grade made an incredibly nerdy parody of a periodic table, punning on every element, he mocked him mercilessly for the next 2 decades. Over the years, however, he warmed to puns at first in secret, then gradually with less shame, until now he is out of the closet as a fan. That said, when his old friend got married a few years ago, he gave a toast reminding everyone in great detail of his terrible puns. You see, he has standards, which we'll about to see in the next several minutes. Jason, who grew up in Washington, lives in Brooklyn, is the first comedy critic for the New York Times. His new book, Letterman, The Last Giant of Late Night, was just released in paperback, and his old one, Shock Value, hey, look at that punning title, right? Good. Also out in paperback, tells the story of the birth of modern horror. Anyway, it gives me great pleasure to say that our celebrity judge for the 7th anniversary Punderdome is Jason Zinnemann. Give it up, guys. So, Jason, any thoughts so far on what you've seen?
I'm impressed, but I hope that, as we go on, it needs to get better and better, right?
Oh, yeah. And yes, okay, good.
No pressure. A lot of pressure.
Actually, when we told the finalists that Jason Zinnemann was going to be celebrity judge, 3 of them have dropped out. So, all right, we're going to bring up the first quarterfinal. I need Fraser Crane, Beef Chow Pun, The Growing Up, Vowel Movement, and Mike. And Susan, where are you? Susan. On deck. All right, here we go, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock. The topic. Everybody, for the first quarterfinal round is furniture. Any kind of furniture, indoor and outdoor. I want to bring up now one of our official Dome parodists, Susan, with another parody.
So I wrote this on the train here, so here it goes. Punderdomers, I have been removed. I've seen the clap-o-meter, she gave me a 2. We're all punning, can't all get a 9. Punny people who've been too kind. Punderdomers, I have been removed. Punderdomers, I am so relieved. I'm bad with competition, I think I'll have to leave. Won't you please excuse my frankness, relish my grand defeat? Punderdomers, I have been relieved. I've got a beer there to order in the back, where my poor ears in the back, my poor ears have been abused. I can't take any more bad fodder, I've been punning all dead ends for all of you. Punderdomers, I have been relieved. Punderdomers, can we pun in peace? Let us strive to find a way to make pun hatred cease. There's a man standing over there, what's his wordplay? Laugh, don't just stare. Punderdomers, can we live in puns? Punderdomers, can we live in puns?
Susan, thank you. I love it. I tell you, you guys are amazing, aren't they? Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to start with Fraser. Okay, we're going to go with Fraser Crane.
I like to smoke weed. When I do, I'm cushion. A cop came by my big backyard here and was like, do you have any weed growing in this big structure where you keep your animals? And I was like, no, I have no pottery barn. But truly, I'd give my West Elm to afford something from there. That joke was a little hokey. I hope to keep you pining for more. All right, how many people like U.S. presidents so much? I heard you applauding so much for them last round. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Eisenhower. Ike, yeah! Mostly I just like a piece of furniture that I can spill my food on. How much does this section like puns? Yeah, okay, great, yeah, that was good. How much about this section? Yeah, this section, yeah, okay, great. Section, all of y'all like puns. Sometimes when a person ejaculates, they spill their love seed. When I pick a plant, I'm like, should I fern it? Sure. I'm a good singer, but I'm a crud dancer. So I'm a bisexual, pansexual person. Sometimes when I meet somebody, I'm like, should I lazy boy? My favorite thing is that Mozart's song, Eine kleine Nachtmusik. Yeah, those are my thoughts, re kleine. Thank you.
All right, let's bring up Mike.
How am I doing so far? I got to see if I can couch this into better terms. Or maybe I'll just table that joke. When I was little, they used to say, "attaboy," but now they say, "atta man." But in honor of the last round, I wish I could fill more time, but that's all I got.
Beef chow panna.
A lot of stuff happened on furniture, like when I was conceived. I'm glad my dad didn't pull out. Oh! But after that happened, that must have been a tough seed. Tough seed. Yeah. People look at me and they think China. So, I love going to IKEA. That wasn't the pun. But every time I'm there, I run hammock. Yeah. If I tell a lot of like furniture puns, I'm hoping I say some that are movers. Yeah, I'm gonna chair my deepest memory here. So I was moving into my first apartment in the Lower East Side, and then I had a sofa and I was moving it up the stairs and I bumped my shin and I said, "Couch!" Thank you very much.
All right, how about the grown-up?
Hello. I like old TV shows, particularly old action detective shows. I particularly like Starsky and Hutch. I went to France recently. Not really, but for this joke, I will. I was in Paris, and they say, "Oh, we so admire the American billionaire Warren Buffett." I have a weird sex life, not surprising. I can only get an erection when I sit like this. It's my love seat. But then I have to, break the news to the woman that I can't get her pregnant because my testicles were removed, and now I have a beanbag. But I'm really lazy, I'm kind of a couch potato. But fortunately I do get dates because I have a lot of money, and in fact, whenever I go into a bank, they take me to the Chase Lounge. But unfortunately, I have a lot of stupid friends, and one of them made me a chair out of, white bark, wood, and I said, "This isn't what I meant by a beach chair." But I'm going to get serious for a moment. In these progressive times, you'd think that we'd be more open-minded, but I'm hearing that south of Canal Street on the eastern part, that gay people are having a lot of issues, and it seems that there's a real issue with the china closet. Grown up!
All right, a vowel movement.
Sheet, everyone's been so good so far. I guess whenever I do my puns given my name, it's a stool sample. Okay, so far so good. So I don't believe that there are only two genders and that it's assigned at birth. I think that's archaic and just a terrible thing to have in our society. I don't think anyone should at birth be auto woman or auto man. I think, seriously, it's true. I think, I guess, you could say the parents are tired after a long bit of labor, but it's kind of lazy boy, if you didn't think of the child's own, gender identity later. And you see parents, with their little baby, and they'll dress her, but later on, she might change that gender that she was assigned at birth. That's all I have to say about that. But I don't need to, recanter that. I feel like I'm sort of preaching to the choir here, so let's get a clap for that. So sometimes my penis gets tired. And so I decided that, why should my ass get all the comfort? So I made myself a little dick chair. That was, I think, that one was barring away the worst one I have right now. I have recently started watching Mad Men, and I'm not a big fan of John Hamm's character, Don Draper. But, I think that the rest of the show, the mise en scène, is really adorable. And the last thing I'll say is I live in an apartment a few neighborhoods over that way, and I live on a slanted floor, and so I have to make sure my bed is secure, so my bed's tied in Bed-Stuy. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Jason, what are your thoughts here? What do you like? What didn't you like?
Well, who knew furniture was so sexual? Huh? All right, let's start with, I'm sorry your name, Fraser Crane, sorry. What I loved about Fraser Crane is how we're selling it. There was crowd work. You were bringing everyone into it. You were dancing. You were moving. It wasn't just the puns. And I think although it was stretching it, I was on board for the IKEA. So I was into that. Then we have Mike. Now Mike. I don't know why the crowd loves you, Mike. Bring it on. I don't cater to you people. There's two kinds of punners. Fake news. No, there's the punners who have a lot of wind up, and then there's the punners who have the density of jokes. And Mike is definitely the latter. You started strong, and you had a bunch of very quick jokes, which was sort of a study in contrast to the preceding punner. You fizzled out a little bit towards the end, but for the most part, I was impressed. But I feel like the fact that you've packed the crowd should be count against you and paid off all these people. But that's me. All right, I go fast. Beef chow pun. What do I have here? This was also no. Which I have the wrong one. Whoops. Sorry. This one felt like you swallowed a few of the jokes. Yeah, some of the punchlines were good once I heard them, but I had trouble hearing some of them. But otherwise, this was a strong set. All right, guy with the glasses. This guy was like the dice man. He was very, yes. He was I thought you had a great sort of comedian's strategy. This seemed like most like a stand-up set. We had heard a few love seat puns already, so by the time we got to your love seat, that was a little bit of a knock against you, but mostly I was quite impressed, and you ended strong with the Chinese closet. And then the last one, sometimes the simple puns are the best. Sofa So Good, I quite enjoyed that one. Deck chair, dick chair, that works for me. And that's all from me.
All right, here we go. Two will go to the semifinals. Got it? All right, guys, we're going to calibrate her again. I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, guys. Contestant number 1. All right, Natalie.
8.
8, very good. Contestant number 2. Natalie.
9.5.
9.5. Contestant number 3. Natalie.
9.5.
9.5. Contestant number 4. Ellie.
10.
What was that?
I'm sorry. I said, oh shit, in support of my...
Now we. Okay. That's a 10. All right. Contestant number 5. Natalie.
9.
All right. So we have 110 that's going on to the semifinals. Will the two 9.5s step forward, please? Step forward, the 9.5s. Don't say anything. Step forward. Okay. We're going to go contestant 1, contestant 2. Who's ever louder, Natalie, will go on to the semifinals. Ready? Contestant 1. Contestant 2. Natalie, who goes on to the semifinals? Is it number 1 or is it number 2?
2.
All right, good job, guys. Very good. All right. All right. Okay, for the second quarterfinal round, we have Balls to the Walls, Whitman, Daft Pun, Puntang, and Homestar Punter. Also, we need Sebastian on deck. Sebastian on deck. Sebastian. We need a. All right. How about, well, Sebastian, how about Thomas? Thomas. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go, guys. All right, we're at Littlefield. Oh, here we go, guys. Wait a minute, wait. The topic for the second quarterfinal round is rivers, lakes, oceans, and creeks. Rivers, lakes, oceans, and bodies of water, all right? All right, Sebastian. Can I say some jokes? No, just leave this.
All right. Here we go. All right, guys. We're going to do some monkeying around here. If you know the words, sing along. George, George, George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Ah! Watch out for that tree! George, George, George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Ah! Watch out for that tree! I don't know the rest of these words. George, George, George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Ah! I'd rather be saying jokes. When he gets in a scrape, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an ape named Ape. Then he will sleep on his elephant Shep, while Fella and Ursula stay in step. Well, George, George, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree! Yeah, plant-based hazard. How many more seconds I got? Woo!
All right. All right, here we go, guys. We're going to start with, right here, Daft Pun, Daft Pun.
Guys, if you have to pee, go on us. My friend's mother built a way for ships to get through territory, and she got a lot of bad reviews. I don't know how you can Panama's Canal. I've met a lot of people named Ian. But most of them are seafaring people. I've never met a terrain Ian. See? Watch out! That guy's throwing water bottles. Aqua, duck! What are those what's the purpose of those water bottles? What's Aqua for? I'm an alcoholic. Not really. I never miss a sippy. Hey, but at least I'm not in denial. I'm also a heist person, whatever you call those. And I came up with one that stole a bunch of red gems. It was a Rubicon. So the rest of these are pretty Pacific. I have this isn't true. I have a lady that lives in San Francisco. She's my San Francisco Bay. Not true. But there was also this one time where this is vulgar, had sex with a mime in the river in Paris. I got in sen clown pussy. Thank you.
All right, home star punter.
You can see I'm a little nervous. I'm getting a little red, see? Feel a little crazy. Hope I'm acting sane. Ooh, I can't fathom how I'm gonna get through all these puns. I hope I stay topical. I wouldn't want to be under current events. Topic-wise, I feel like we were dealt a bad hand. That happened last round and I almost missed, so I hope I don't miss again. It's actually a little eerie how bad the topics have been. Sorry if I'm getting choppy. No, that's not related. I have a nervous tick, and someone was like, hey, can I borrow that? And I was like, Atlantic, but I don't know how. Just my tick. Little news for you. I am going to cause I'm going to cause Japanese currency to fall outside. Just want to warn you, I meant it to rain yen. Whoa. Yeah, truly, really getting tied up here. How much time do I have on this timer? No, don't do it. I've been really into mainstream music lately, but maybe I'll get into indie and see, you know? Yeah. Hey, have you ever had a friend named Anna and she has like a really cool duster and you're like, I am gonna spend the rest of my life with that duster? Have you ever wanted to marry Anna's trench? Because I have. I truly have. Truly, I can tear you to pieces. Ontario, it's Canadian. Oh yeah, sure, one more. I like to make vague promises about when someone puts their dick inside me. I just say, put the pin in, you'll see, Okay, thank you.
Okay. Punting.
Dan, you beat me to the good puns. But I think Victoria will be mine. I don't approve of any kind of guns, especially not tan gun. Eek! That's a Lake Tanganyika. Come on, guys. All right. If these puns don't grate on you, I think you're on something. I'm gonna play it by ear, E. I'm not gonna make puns about dogs on terriers, no. But I hope mine will be superior. Hey, that's just really using the same word. It doesn't, okay. Miseria loves company. So I come from DC, and frankly, I find it amazing that we haven't discussed the river where McClellan went. I would put McClellan on a river. That was rough. Choppy. Oh no, that's been used. What Thames going is it? Thames, London, they have a river. Okay. Boy, so I think Tahoe over there should laugh more. I'm gonna call a radho out. As they say in Philadelphia, skoo, killing it. Whenever I see a certain thing that isn't pepper on the table, you know what I say? I say, great, salt.
All right, balls to the walls, Whitman.
What do they call it when the water freezes in Bangkok? the Tiber. Did you hear about the woman in the back? She's an alcoholic. She married her beer. They call her Mississippi. They actually had a parade in her honor down the river. It was full of floats. I went at the end. They were welcoming this new ship into the harbor, and they broke the bottle over the boat and yelled, "Holy ship!" It was, and it was. We watched the water christen in the sun, and then someone came out of nowhere and hit my friend who was running the ceremony over the head. He was quite pirate, he went off into the water and they didn't catch the assailant. We just couldn't see him. I went to my friend and I let him know. It was a nice tribute, Harry. But later they found him. They arrested him in the middle of the water. They found him on drug charges. They caught him with the Kraken. And when it came to the attack, they were able to match him with DNA evidence. They found one blue Dan pube. And that's it.
Listen.
Okay, I do not envy you people choosing this one. These were all really good. The first guy, he starts really, really strong. The Gowanus hitting a local joke. Nicely done. He also had ended incredibly strong with the insane clown pussy. He had also jokes that were not about just the puns, but the delivery. The pacing was excellent. The degree of difficulty was high. On the other hand, he had the worst joke of everybody, which is denial, which is very hack. All right, number 2. I know, but I'm bad with my sight isn't so good. My second one, also really strong. Michigan was wonderful. It ended really strong with the Ontario Pieces, which was really funny. My sense was this: you were really above people's head a little bit. You had some obscure ones. You gotta dumb it down for this crowd a little bit. Yeah. You know. But so I respect you. I respect it. But that has downside. Then next one. I'm from DC, so I'm a little biased on this one. Potomac I liked. I thought you were really good at recovering over jokes that didn't work with the choppy, which is a key part about doing good punning. They had a few misses as well, but generally very strong. But then I thought you started a little slow, but then, man, I thought the last 3 or 4 jokes were some of the strongest of the night. But they were the most unexpected wordplay with the assailant and the tributary. I had no idea where you were going with those ones, so you had the shock of the surprise of where you ended up. And who doesn't like a Kraken to end the show? So well done. Oh,
Okay.
one more thing. Do you want to explain what the... You're going to get in trouble? Do you not want to do it? Never mind.
Natalie, ready?
Okay.
All right, go. All right, Natalie, I'll take this. Blindfold yourself, please. No. What seat? There's no seat. Just blindfold yourself, please.
She wants to explain about what she's listening for.
She is listening. How loud and how long?
How loud and how long.
Yes.
And so there's the intensity and there's the length.
Yeah. And
They're both important, although I'm not sure which
It's
is
like what the Supreme Court said of pornography. They couldn't define it, but you know it when you see it. All right, very good. We're going to go with contestant number 1. Natalie.
8.5.
8.5. Contestant number 2. Natalie.
9.5.
9.5. Contestant number 3. Natalie.
8.
8. Contestant number 4. Natalie.
9.5.
9.5. So going on to the semifinals, we have Daft Pun and Homestar Punter. Great round, guys. All right, now we're going to do this. Will you guys stay up here, and we'll bring up Val Movement and Fraser Crane. All right, here we go, guys. There we go. The topic for the semifinal round, Dome number 83, 7th anniversary is female names. Female names. Where are you? But let's go, guys. Come on up, guys. Who are you? Come on. We got. I'll tell you what. It's a tough crowd, man. We got to make some time. I'll tell you, was I ugly, you know? When I was born, the doctor looked at my face, turned me over and said, look, twins, you know? I'll tell you what, I was so ugly, the doctor looked at my face, he slapped my mother, you know? I'll tell you what. Here we go. You guys are who? All right, whatever, go.
This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute to sit right here.
Tell you how I became the prince of a town called Blair.
And thus
West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing and relaxing, all cool when I was shooting some b-ball outside of the school. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle down there." I whistled for a cab and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and there were dice in there. If anything, I could say that this cab was there, but I said, "Nah, forget it, man. You owe the Bel Air." I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8 and I yelled to the cabbie, "You old, smell you later." Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne. I was Prince of Bel Air.
again,
about how my life got twisted.
Upside down. But I'd like to take a minute. Just sit right there. I'll tell you all about how I became the Prince of Bel-Air. In West Philadelphia, I was born and raised on the playground.
Chilling out, Max, relaxing, all cool, and I was shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
When a couple of guys, they were up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood.
I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air."
I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate was fresh and it had nice in here.
If anything, I could say that this cat was there, but I thought, nah, forget it, yo home to Bel-Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8, I yelled to the cabin, yo home, smell you later. Look at my king, and I was finally there to sit on my throne. I was Prince of Bel-Air.
All right, here we go. We're going to start on right over here with the Daft Pun.
I like my meat burnt to a crisp and with no fat. Char lean. Wendy's pun's gonna get better, you're probably wondering. And I'm a real good punter, Ariel. Wendy and Ariel are two people that are competing tonight. You remember that? What's the name of that first James Bond? Oh, Sean, duh. Sean Connery. Sorry, I just wanted to do an impression of an ape real quick. Even though it may annoy you. Oh, is that a gust of wind that just came through? August? Is that? I think it is. If you're wondering how I'm feeling, I'm not a least bit concerned about my chances in this round. Natalie, kind of. You know, the New York Times. I have read their review of that children's cartoon about the little girl that goes on adventures, and they tore her apart. How could you Pandora the Explorer? They didn't actually, I don't think. Maybe they did. I wrote this on the back. I don't know what it means. Oh, I just want to pen LOP. Thank you.
Oh, Fraser Crane.
Well, okay, starting with the U.S. Senate, I hope to Kamala you down with my puns. And then maybe I'll show you what I do with my cats. I'll show off my cat skills. Cat skills. In the Senate, I know how much a goose costs, but how much is a duck worth? This is real. My name is actually Ariel. You take photos of me from the sky. It's aerial photography. I love listening to Duke Ellington when I find good records of his. I feel like I've hit a jazz mine. We're in the Disney category. Okay, glad I rang that bell. This girl Anna was really giving it to me. I was like, "Ma, Anna." What's the best hot drink? Cocoa. Okay, well, now I want to talk about how the category of female names is problematic. So, I personally feel injured about this. My friend Roger actually hurt his lower leg, so I'm insulted, and Roger knee. Androgyny. There. I really don't like the character Tom Haverford from Parks and Recreation. My favorite character, Donna. All right, and Enya claps for that one. I'm surprised. Enya. Okay, all right. Well, now I'll try and do my best to channel my favorite musical artist. I'll try and channel Monet. But really, I want to talk about this actress who, you know what makes her a great acting coach? What makes Taraji P a great acting coach? She's hands-on. All All right, I think that's all I got. Thank you.
Home star punter.
I know you guys have already seen me be pretty crazy, but this is the round I'm really going to come out of my shell. I'm going to tailor my puns to this audience. I hope I make some jokes beyond, say, the basic stuff. Yeah, you know, it's going to be really good, you know. And another thing. I'm going to tell you the truth. I believe that, the skill in this round is all going to be about my French, it's all about Louise. It's complicated, I know. I had some jokes about my friend Hannah, but I'm going to stay away from those jokes, Rihanna. I feel like they're a little rude. So lounge there while I make some better ones for you. I'd really like you to enjoy these puns. I wish the bouncer had asked me what my age was. I wanted him to get Cardi B, you know. And maybe after I win tonight, you can crown me with Aretha or something. Yeah, if you think I'm too funny to function, Tiffany. And all the other topics I had on this board. I'm feeling pretty merry, I might be a little too drunk, so I'm feeling a little daisy. I might have done one drug, I might have done a lily. So just a little Betty. I talked to my mom with a lisp last week about her business. I said, listen, you can't just buy, Ma, you gotta sell, Ma. I'm out of time, thank you.
Bowel movement.
So I was watching TV the other day, and there was this live musical. You've seen those live musicals about the frenetic fans of a famous talk show host who was called the fandom of the Oprah. But in terms of like philanthropic talk show hosts, I really prefer Ellen DeGeneres. And then after that, I decided to keep flipping channels, and The View was on. I thought, whoopee, this is something nice. And they were just sharing some weird things on that show. This woman, Sam, was on telling about her wasp allergy, so it was the story about Sam and the bee. Weird stuff. And so then, I decided to change the channel to watch a movie. I can't really deal with all of this news, but I always hate when you're watching a movie and then breaking news happens. So Flip and I saw that movie about, Jamie Foxx plays the famous musician, and I thought, Ray, chill. Mad cow disease sweeps the nation. Ray, chill, mad cow disease sweeps the nation. Broke in on the Chiron. Really disrupted the flow of the movie. Then I switched to some sports. I decided, I don't want to watch talk shows anymore, and I was watching some tennis, and I just marvel at how athletes can look so serena out there. Like, you think, it's hard to do what they do, but it also, must be nice to be, just tough, nice athlete out there. Anyway, I feel pleased to be up here. I'm very happy to be a part of something good up here. Aparna Nancherla, she's a great comedian. Should check her out. And I hope I'm speaking clearly enough for you all to hear me. And I hope with the clap-o-meter I get a nice evaluation. Thank you.
So, by the way, we were talking earlier about the length of applause versus intensity, and about how one thing she was saying she wanted me to pass on is sometimes it's a good idea to delay the intensity. That's not a bad strategy. So to all these excellent punters, starting with, who was first? No, yes, that fun. You were impressive. You had some very unusual names. Started out with some tough ones. Charlene, Chandra. You came to a crescendo with the Pandora, the Explorer, taking a shot at the New York Times. I thought that was quite good. Next one, which was Fraser. I thought was, again, very physical, like the working the crowd. I thought that you were topical and political. The Duckworth one was very nice. The transitions were really good. Moana was nice. And the Roger Nee one did not quite connect, but you kind of sold it at the end. Just in between. All right, now. I thought you really raised your game for this one. This was really, really strong. Both. First of all, I think you had the most of anybody. You had just if it's by quantity, she wins by a mile. If it's by theme, she wins. She had so many. She had every female singer you could think of: Beyonce, Solange, Cardi B, Taylor. And then she had a good range of clever ones and just good dumb ones like Another, which I appreciate. So that was, I thought, a step up from last time. And lastly, you, my friend, Samantha, you also had a good theme with all the talk show hosts. Samantha Bee was very good. Serena was very good. And considering this is the former, or the home of Butterboy, bringing Aparna into the mix was a smart pander. And good luck.
Excellent, thank you. All right, Natalie. All right, you blindfold yourself, if you will. All right, guys, let's do it one more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give her a 10. We're going to start with contestant number 1. Natalie.
9.
Contestant number 2. Natalie.
10.
10. Contestant number 3. Natalie.
10.
10. Contestant number 4. Natalie.
9.
9. All right. To the finals for the 83rd Punderdome, or Homestar Punter and Vowel Movement. Stay up here, guys. Good job, everybody.
Nicely done.
right, guys, here we go. For those of you that have never been here before, the final round, there is no prep. There is no 90 seconds. I give the topic, and they're going to go back and forth for 2 full minutes. Jason will evaluate the performance. We take it to the clap, and we determine who wins Punderdome number 83. Are we ready? 2 minutes on the clock. The topic is colleges and universities.
Hey, I feel like you were walking in just kind of with like a really rigid walk. I feel like you had a really cold gait.
And why are you looking at me like that initially?
Listen, if you could just be impressed by that car outside that Vanderbilt, please.
I like the outfit you're wearing. You have some cute knees. Cute knees right there.
Listen, if you're not careful about how you compliment me, I'm going to file a lawsuit. I'm going to sue knees.
I was just up in Boston. I tried to order an alcoholic beverage, and they didn't understand me. They said, up here we call 'em beer.
I'm sorry, I just feel like referencing Boston is such a bad move. Be you.
Yeah, it is a pretty tough city to get through.
You're just trying to make puns out of a dying fire. It's just embers, son.
You masticate, right? You masticate.
I'm harassed by that pun! Thank you! I'm Hearst.
I really appreciate all of the people in the back who stand for so long here. It's really great. Nice.
Listen, you guys don't have to cheer for one or the other. This is a 2-lane situation, okay?
Although I do feel like there are certain people in the crowd who are more loyal to one of us as opposed to the other.
If that's true and you really want us to duke it out, we will.
Just wait, you just wait, you and see. We're gonna duke it out.
All right, now, before we ask Jason's opinion, anybody have any thoughts now? Maybe. What was that? What'd you say? 2 more minutes? 2 more minutes? You guys up for 2 more minutes? 2 more minutes, we'll do it. All right. We'll change. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? There we go. The topic is cities and states. 2 minutes.
I might just put a hex on you for this one. I might just witch it. Is that okay?
Yeah. My mom, I think, is watching on the live stream, and I'm sure she's so proud she's going to kiss me later.
Listen, we should be careful because if our puns aren't good, there's a chance the audience cans us.
I was thinking of wearing my sandals today, but I decided not to wear the toe picas.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really recognize you when you walked in. I was like, oh, hi, you.
Yeah, I went to shop for my kitchen the other day. I was looking for some sharp utensils, so I went to the store, Cleveland.
Listen, I mentioned before we were in 2 lanes, and if the audience still wants to Columbus, that's okay with me.
Yeah, it's tough to be. It's tough to be up here for so long. Without checking our phones. And what if someone texts us? I don't know.
Honestly, sometimes you stun me with how bad these puns are.
I know they some of them are just Dallas doornails. You're right.
Listen, Austin here, you stand there, and let's just see who wins.
If I'm taking a little while to think, I couldn't really sleep much last night. The El Paso over my apartment every night.
Hey, can I ask you the value of your house? What's your Fort Worth?
Well, I'm not going to say that. It's... Can I say it?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know. I bought it from a realtor, Alaska.
I don't know. This is LeBron or Jordan. I don't know. It's LeBron or Jordan. I don't. This is two excellent punters. It got to be kind of a roast at the end, which I loved. You were throwing some beat downs, which I thought was great. I thought you were dominating until the end when he had so strong close. So there was I don't know how you know so many colleges. I don't want to say much more because I don't want to swear, but I think this is very, very close.
Natalie, we don't need a calibrator here. We're going to just put the blindfold on, please. And we're going to go contestant 1 and contestant 2, and that individual will win Punderdome number 83. All right? Are we ready? Is it contestant 1? Contestant 2. Natalie, who wins Punderdome number 83? Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Oh, amazing. How many? A good time, everybody? All right, as is our custom, we have mystery box number 1 and mystery box number 2. So, Homestar Punter, as our champion, you get to determine which one are you going to walk away with. You want the contents of mystery box number 1 or mystery box number 2?
Which one? 2. Yeah, no, it's going to be 2.
Okay. Number 2, if you could lift that up, please.
No!
Yes. You have won from the furniture round. A nightstand. I think it's not 2 nightstands, but it's a 1 nightstand. Very good. Hold on, you might put it on. Now, before you do, you can get that ready. Get ready. If you will, lift box number 1, if you will. Yes, you have won the ultimate Punderdome package. Word nerd, you have won Mr. Nerd. There you go. But that's not all with the Punderdome package. You have won the Punderdome game, available on Amazon. You've won the Punderdome shirts, available on Amazon, all right?
Thank you.
And you have won, I know everybody, what you have won a fanny pack, just like I wear. But a fanny pack isn't complete with what? A bag of paydays. Hey guys, we want to thank everybody for coming. Buddy, are you going to want to put? Oh, they're going to put it on. Put them on. Good. How about Mike? Mike! All right, all right, all right. That's not 2, but 1 night. Did you get that? All right, good. All right, you guys, while they're putting them on, I just want to thank Jason. What an amazing job, huh? Give it up, Jason Zinnemann. Thank you. Thank you. I want to thank you guys for coming. Let you know the next Punderdome is June 5th. It's here. We have 2 Punderdomes in July. July 24th is our 4th annual New York Post Championship. All right? And then July 10th will be our Punderdome here. Okay? All right, very good. Mike! House lights! All right, guys. Be safe. See you in 5 weeks. Thanks.